comes out, we have a lot of work to do. We all hear that he's coming home. The signs in the skies, the evil ones know, and being that we're a tribe of people, we're going to be the ones to bring him down off the cross. There are many things being done on his behalf as far as legal. But we have one of his sons here today, Tatweed, who's working on something that's very serious. And based on the seriousness of what is being done, we all have to support his efforts 100%. And the real sad thing of all, and it's truly amazing how Papa Zhao said, at each stage of his freedom, once we get to a certain point, the gypsy switch comes in effect. And that's only because everything is energy in motion. And the energy that Tatweed has been putting on what is being done by way of our teacher, savior, guide, how he wanted done. The gypsy switch comes in effect. And we as children of the Father, it's our obligation to take that kind of energy and create our cycle of self-defense, and we can channel it, and it don't have an effect on what he's doing. Not that it is, but it's real sad, because we know it's the right moment and time to calm us out and get out. Because all along, whomever the black devil is that's on Facebook, that's attacking our brother, why now? That's because he's doing the right thing. Because it's not like he just started fighting for Palmer's freedom. He's been fighting since Bob went in the door. So if they had, any goodness about themselves to try to character assassinate him, why now? That's because everybody is bearing witness to the works of God and how we work as children of the Father. We are bringing them home. There's no devils going to stand in our way. So I would like to turn the floor over to Tatweed. That's how we say.
It's an honor to be here, I must say, first of all, to be able to fight alongside this great being that we have in our presence, known by many names, the many schools that he's taught, the many cycles of time that he's existed amongst us, in many forms, amongst eons and eons. We've been blessed to have him present amongst us today. This is, I take this very, very serious. I'm not up here on my own report. I was told by our president and sovereign grand commander, Dr. Malachi Z.K. York, our sovereign head of state of the United some may know us as, or Nuwapians, who has made the declaration as a Nuwapian. You are blessed to be a part of the United Nation of Nuwapi. Of course, the priority now and what's on the table is his freedom. He has expressed to us that he's not spending another birthday in prison. I think he said that last year, June 26th. Considering being incarcerated 9 years, sitting behind closed door, 8x9 cell, and his only concern is the love and care and teaching his people. And he's done his job unconditionally. Under any circumstances he's been placed under, he's always put us first. That's why we're blessed to be even able to gather right now, because this still is his vision. If you look around, Wunuwapu is growing. It's still alive. We still have a living God amongst us. Living gods make things happen. Living gods create. So, in saying that, we all have an obligation. What's today's date? 17? 10 days. Have you realized that the people, have we all reflected on that time frame, 10 days? Or are we looking for a celebration? Depends on the person. Myself, I'm looking at a 10-day window. Because last year, he had decided to leave us. Leave. Take his mother, as he expressed, and go. That bothers me. Because without him, nothing exists. None of this exists. The guard, the language, the pasra, the temples, the doctrine books, classes, CDs, phone calls, visits, blessings, miracles, transformations. Gone. Doesn't exist. Now, this can happen in the blink of an eye. You turn around and there's nothing. Food for the gods. This happened before. Me, myself, that's not a reality to me. I can't deal with that. I can't eat a meal knowing that there's more that I can be doing. If you're eating an extra meal, think about him not being able to make a complaint about his food. Think about when you're arguing with your loved one on the phone that you had the ability to make a call with on your own. And he can't do that. Think about not having enough ketchup on your fries and you get upset. Think about not being able to pay a bill and complaining about bills when you have the ability to go freely make money, freely travel to do what you need to do to pay those bills. All of that is taken away. Think about how much weight you gained in the last 10 years. The reason why I'm saying that is because that's a privilege. That's a privilege to be able to eat something extra. But those that have been incarcerated know they give you a certain amount of calories that they his choice still is to put us first. So at this point, it is commanded of us to put him first. You have 10 days. Whatever he decides, these next 10 days, or part of thought he decide of our existence, and another date that we possibly could miss, because the efforts of Hawaii worldwide hasn't been 119%. Whatever he decides, and the fate of us is up to us. It's our choice. We missed several key dates, as he explained. Several dates. This is one that we did miss, but this is June 26th. Last year was one, 2003. It's been several. There's beings in the universe that are upset at the fact that he's here with us. They're angry. This is a warrior being that the species that is invading this planet fears. They absolutely fear him. They know who he is. And the ones that would like him to war on their behalf is upset at humans because of our outlook and how we see him. The fact that he's here with us, they're asking, why? Who are they that you're sacrificing your entire life on this planet for? The abuse that you've been through, the torture you've been through, the removal of teeth. And I point that out because to me that's shocking that he is enduring all of this, and I wonder why sometimes. I look at myself and say, why? Why us? Is that happening? Do you look at yourself and wonder, what is it about you that he loves so much, that he would endure this type of pain? Most people can't imagine being in prison for 10 years for a loved one.